Hey all, this is the notice. Continue now. We will let off. This is another part, of course, of Castlevania. You know. So the night, this is like the post game, still, you know, and stuff like that. We're pretty close now to Duplicator money. Even though we might do, but you're still I mean, it's less than 200,000 away now from a single Duplicator and stuff like that. But I think it's like once you get the Duplicator, it will be a big deal. Of course, as I said though, that if you're running two of the hot brooches, then you can make cross only cost 25 hearts. Which I mean, the cross does multi-hit, you know, of course, and it is holy damage, which is pretty big. But the thing is, I feel like, right, that in luck mode it's less good, because that's the thing, right, that if I would do a tier list, for example, and I would do like specific for luck mode, right, I think I've done a luck mode tier list before, but I would like to do one again, right, and stuff like that. But I would also like to do a very, very different tier list at some point, and do a tier list where you're actually only comparing a certain category of weapons, right? Because I would say that, okay, there are weapons within certain categories that are like two-handed weapons, for example, but then of course I would keep the two-handed weapons separate, because if you look at this, for example, two-handed, okay, Red Rust, Takemitsu, Namakura, Claymore, Estok, Nunchaku, Katana, Swordonus from Katana, Brahma's Great Sword, Swahand, Flambirds, and we're missing the Obsidian Sword, and then we're missing the Asatuna. And I think that's it. But the thing is, for example, that the Namakura, Takematsu, Red Rust, Katana, Osafune Katana, and Muramasa and Osafune, or the Muramasa, Masamune, and Yasasuna, those are in the same kind of category because those are all katanas, basically. And Takemitsu is a bamboo sword, but it's basically a bamboo katana and stuff like that, but yeah. And then of course Claymore, Stock, Sword of Dawn, Great Sword, Sway Hand of Flambirds, and the Obsidian Sword would all be in its own category. Nunchaku would be completely like on its own kinda, and stuff that Nunchaku would have to be compared to, because I will compare Nunchaku instead in the category like with maces, I think. But yeah, Fist Club. So Club. So Club is Holy Sword, Moon Sword, Morning Star, Shield Rod, Mace, but I would also probably count in the Nunchaku in that category as well. So yeah. And then for example, if you check S-Sword is short sword. So you can see Werebane, short sword, Basilard, basic short sword, Rapier, Dual Sword, Shortle, and Combat Knife. Because you can see right, S-Sword, Club. So Combat Knife goes into that, so there's no dagger category, but short sword is the category, and Rapier is in that category, Shortle is in that category, and stuff that, so yeah, Dual Sword counts into that category as well, Werebane does as well, so yeah. It's pretty interesting. Then of course Fist, Evil Knuckles, Iron Fist, Fist of Torgus, Knuckle Duster, we're missing one of them, we're missing the Blue Knuckle, as far as this weapon goes. Of course you have Shield. And now I would like to have Sword. So now we have Sword, Shield, Fist, S-Sword, Club, Two-Hand. In order. It's pretty nice, but yeah. So we want to go all the way up. Now the thing, as I said again, is that the reason why we want to get the thing is because that's going to be the quickest way to farm the levels eventually. Just of that. And one duplicator should be enough. But yeah. Also, once you have the duplicator, you can get money more easily. Kind of once you have a duplicator and stuff like that, because you know, even though you technically cannot sell or do some sort of abuse. But of course at some point I'm gonna do some more research or whatever, and I'm gonna try and find out. Like if there is an enemy that could consistently, for example, drop a diamond, or even when I say consistently drop a diamond, right, that if, let's say you grind a spot for 1 hour, and that 1 hour yielded you, for example, 1 diamond or maybe 2 diamonds, then that would still be considered like, okay, that would still be considered good, right? If for example, like a low drop rate item. Okay. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Cats, they like to meow. Cats, they like to meow. Okay, that is 100% gonna fill in if we do that thing. Come on, man! This. There we go. Alright, and we didn't do this one yet either. The main problem though is when you have this familiar out, that this familiar could actually hit the things by mistake. Alright, I'm gonna have Chris. Chris! Where did Chris go? Alright, disappear. Chris! Wait, is it right here? Game, you're being a silly little... This is just gonna be one of those where the thing isn't there. It's gonna be somewhere completely different. Right here. Somewhere. It's gonna be falling to this. Or going through this room there. Huh? Falling to this, haha. Huh? God damn it. What the heck is going on in this room? Why is it like not... Okay, do I need to wind smash here? Is that the thing that you need to move quickly in that direction? I have no idea. I would think that, oh, maybe it's up here, right, that you need to use luck, you know. No, it's gonna be in this room. It's gonna be like here. Somewhere. I think that was it. I didn't hear the noise there from it though, but it was hard to tell. It. I think that's it. Yes. And this adventure helm, cold plate and stuff like that. And that means that there's those up there as well. When I miss that same move. But there are certain rooms that you don't miss in the PlayStation version that you would always get, but that's somehow unvisible in the PSP version. So that's what this is based on. Familiar at, he's at 79 now. And if you think about it, we haven't done any of the sword farming with this one, you know, so that was pretty crazy. I really want to kill my null source, however. The other part, by the way, can drop cutlass, and like the sword lord itself can drop like cutlass and something else. I'm not gonna farm here though, by the way, I'm just gonna go to it twice, basically. So there we cutlass, nice holy sword. I mean, we already have the Mermancer, so I don't need to show you that the second drop from the Thunder sword is the Mermancer. Holy sword is of course nice. Holy sword is very nice. Cross hilt, Stone vs Undead. So maybe that's how you make a sword holy, you have to have a specific hilt on it. That's where this is the guy up here. Okay. And now we need to go to Castle Key. Yeah, 291 is the current at half maximum. So I mean that if you're at, for example, if you're at, say, we will be at 300, right? I mean, 25 each time, then it's 4 per 100 points. Basically, it's 25, 50, 75, 100. So that's 4 uses for every 100 hearts. So 200 hearts would be 8 uses and 12 uses if you have 300 hearts. Which is still not that much, right? It's still not that many uses, but imagine, right, because I believe, right, supposedly, right, that at 99, and I don't know if it's true that you gain that growth, but I have seen like pictures, and with also specific cheat codes, right, that you can apparently, like at the 99 you have something like, I think you have over 4,000 health, I think you have, or something, or over 3,000, and I don't know if it's just that you gain massive amount once you reach certain points. It might actually be in here. No. This. Or this is gonna be one of those situations, like this one is very... Like this one is not supposed to be annoying. When does it switch? Pause buffering kinda. There. So right here. And there we go, that's got it. Now we just need to do the tiny small jump. We need to do the tiny pinot jump. 1846, so it's, well, what is it, 2 rooms? I forgot exactly what it was, but yeah. Then we go to chapel now, we go to chapel, and then we go, right. From chapel we can technically go to, so just that room, nice. Imagine though if they would have added something like, because in Harmony of Dissonance there is a way to also make it so that you can, I don't know if it's in every teleporter room once you unlock the second castle or whatever, right, because one is the, like the Castle of Dissonance and the other one is Harmony or whatever, you know, but yeah. Oh, not that for me. Or keep in mind this is the ones that drop the rings very often. This can be where the Bible is. And used to this. This is something stupid again. Like this shouldn't be missable. Like you should just get it from me doing this. Okay, that's not high enough. This should be high enough. Okay, then it's gonna be this one. Or is this too high? No, this is also perfect. Oh, that fell out of bounds. Okay, so 1, 2, 2. That's still. Hello, Wing Smash, where are you? There we go. There's no way that it's just lucky. Okay, I just need to find where the magic pixel is that gives me it. It's gonna be down here like, no! You get it. Okay, this feels super weird. Okay, right, that shouldn't happen. And now we got it all of a sudden. Okay, game. I mean, what's quickest way there? I mean, yeah, this way probably. Joe Biden. Boom. Very nice. And keep in mind we have left at least one HP max up behind. And now we just need to do the forbidden place. The forbidden route, and I don't think we're missing anything else. So right, so there's 4 diamonds then in total, right, if I count right. Or maybe 5. I know I'm not talking that much and stuff that, yeah. It is a bit... I don't want to keep on yawning, man. I mean, I did go pretty early today. Right, so that should be all the squares. First castle. So it's right, so it's 18... Is it 1864, something like that? Because I don't think there was that much left in the second castle, to be honest. And of course, depending on how much we have left in the second castle, right, that's going to decide a few things. Yeah. Of course, once we have 500,000, we won't... I mean, will we immediately start doing the sword grind, or... Because, I mean, the sword grind is still slower, I think. It's gonna be slower than the... Okay, so what are we missing here? We're missing the Dracula stuff. And then we're missing the... where the chapel is. Right, and we're missing a few there at the Hollox place. Right, and we need to go to Reverse Chapel anyway, so let's just go to Reverse Chapel. Go to Reverse Chapel all the way. Get that one square there. And then get the squares at all the rocks. Right, but we want to go to all of Chapel basically. Just for good measure here, just to move and demon equip your sword. Okay. I just wanna see a nicer ring. I'm not asking for an opal, I'm asking for either a garnet or a turquoise. Please. Garnet or a turquoise. Or I guess an onyx could also work. Because as you saw, for example, even like 99 circles were like really good and stuff that. And I don't know, of course, if the Ring of Arcana was the best or if losing 2 lapises was the best or anything, right? Yeah, because at some point I said that, oh, that the Ring of Arcana doesn't affect the Evil Soul drop. To go turquoise. But I'm not gonna go with 1 turquoise. poor old Yorick. Yorick, he's trying to find his skull, you know, and put it back on, but he can't bend over. Yo, Rick. Yo, Rick! No, but he notices that he's lost his skull, so he gets like mad, or he like it's silly, man. Man, I remember when we got Opal and stuff, that and it was pretty cold gears. The thing though is that when you're in wolf form, right, do you move too fast to say pick up the... Like, do you move too quickly to pick up a certain thing? Is the question. Okay, but of course you actually need to kill stuff with the actual, you know, with the wit. So I of course have no idea if the... Right, I'm just gonna run normally here. Now I don't know if the speed right that you're going at, if that speed is enough to, you know, get to the thing. I have no idea if Sniper Ghost can drop anything good from like this ring. Now you would imagine, right, that the thing that can... Imagine though, right, if what they drop is good. That could have just been a shit ton of circons for... Or like a 21 circons already. Yeah. Most likely a bunch of circons dropped. So we want to... Yes, we want to... I mean... Yeah, I mean... we can wait with doing that because doing this is pretty quick. This doesn't take too long. Now I would love to see the drop basically. Normally I would have want to have gotten the brilliant mail there, but still. I believe though that this sword here is something that people grind, that people do this grind with the... Now of course obviously you would probably need to equip to stack. You would need to equip to Badass pretty much just to get like high enough damage with the evil sword. Or you would equip like a dragon helm with the evil sword. It's probably actually a pretty good idea rather than the Silkhound, but I don't know if the Silkhound actually does affect the drops. And stuff that in a special way, so yeah. Right, and I want to try this here. I want to do the Mystic Pennant, we're going to become a setup here. And it doesn't really matter what I go with here, but I want to go with the Chrysargam. So the reason why we go one Mystic Pendant and one Ring of Arcana is because I want to test out a certain stat here. Because otherwise, right, you would need to basically do this. I mean, that can kind of also work, I guess. The Ring of Arcanas. That's the main problem when you're using the thing. Keep in mind, he uses what can drop the warp balance at that. And you just need to be good at doing this to, you know, make it, you know, work. Yeah, so we just need to get this path right here, and then we just need to get to the very top of this room of the where the save is here. Okay, let's just get through the cross for now. See, that's something also great about Mojo Mail, that Mojo Mail actually also affects the bat spell and so that. So technically right, that if you would do, for example, a battle card run, or you would have a preset where runners have to be in bat form all the time, but then would have to make it so that bat could open doors. So that bat touching the door would count as a card touching the door or something like that, but yeah. We need to go where the elevator is. And I don't know, of course, if letting the demon, for example, get kills, like if that affects the drop or whatever, you know. So that's Kingstone, which is thing plus 10. And then we get Goddess Shield. All the way down. Nice. And this will put us to after that place right here. Yeah, technically it's the clock room over there. And from the clock room we can easily go to the place where we need to go. So 1872 there. Is it 1876? That is the maximum, right? 1876, I think it is, that, or is it 1879 or something like that? I think it's 200.6%. But yeah, but I feel like in this version it's way harder to get some of the squares. Instead of because it's just weird, like those squares in the chapel shouldn't be hard to get, you know. I've never struggled with those before when doing it on the PlayStation version, so it's just, you know. Because imagine someone playing their PlayStation version and being used to getting the squares in that version, and then trying this version and being like what the fuck? And then being like, okay, like, because why did it count that time when I gravity jumped up from the bottom there, right, you know, instead? Or it is that, oh, after touching the location, you have to go to a certain specific location for it to count or something, you know. It's the only one in Kingstone so far. And that's costing plus 10 from the Kingstone. So 5 strength from Gauntlet, or attack plus 5, that's not the same thing, but still. The clock ain't here yet, right? Where is it? There's a clock here. That is very annoying because that's the way I really needed to go. And let's put out as 1874. And let's get this square while we're at it now. Let's get these squares here. And it should be open by the point we got on the squares. Okay. And what you do basically, because if you try, for example, to jump over this hole here, then you automatically fall down because it automatically triggers the encounter once you go into the middle. So you need to do basically that. And yeah, so the middle is a map square also. You will need to teleport out of there and stuff that if you want to add. There we go. So that is 1884 for that. And now that's technically going to be the last room because now we just need the rooms over down where down in Orc's quarters, and this should be open now. Yes. And I'm putting on Spike Breaker. More email again. I use one test here because, you know, if we got the Morn Blade or the King or the Covenant Stone, that would be good to see. I turned the Ring of Arcanas as well. Buffalo Store. So, I mean, you can technically keep on for the things if you don't like allow a duplicator or whatever. Yeah. You see, you have some immunity when you're actually transforming and stuff that, which is nice. Okay, we need to go down at the bottom here to get these two. Alright, we actually also need to go in here. Pork! Because for some reason we didn't do this. Flat card. Wait. Right, we didn't do this apple. Other apple room. Okay, so now there's one square left. One square left. So wait, so it's 90 rooms? Is there in total? That seems off. That doesn't seem like it. I mean, right, depending on how much that square is. Right, that square is only going to count as, right, that's going to count as a room, right? That's going to count as 1889. And then the room where Dracula is, that's going to count as 1900. But that feels like that's way too high, like that's not what people are saying. Artemax presented, like people are saying like a way lower number than that, that's weird. Also, I did never know that Ring of the Anno could have Karasuma and stuff like that, because, you know, even though I had killed a shit ton of them on my file back when the PlayStation days, I swear that maybe it was certain things that could not drop on the pod version, because I never remember seeing, because I'm pretty certain that I remember reading that Karasuman had no drops, or basically it said like nothing with him in terms of drop. Right, so yeah, that's 1889 rooms. Nice damage boost, but the damage boost is a bit scary when you have go. Okay, see, because I don't think it's 1900, right? It's not supposed to be the correct number, right? Right, because it is really 1900 rooms in the 200.6%. It is way less than that. Unless, of course, the demon card somehow explode out of bounds. Except that the square doesn't show up or whatever. Now we just need to face off against Dracula. And just do that and Dragon Helm, there we go. Maybe we should get the level up as well. Much longer? Okay. So less than 9 minutes or 9 minutes 30 seconds or so we can record more. Unless of course we want to go and slay these guys a couple of times. The Guardians die super quick now. Wow, that's still over 300, still connected, but we're at 64, right? Yeah. But I mean, back when we gained a level there, we only gained like, what, 100, right? At that point. So that's gonna be 300, that's gonna be 600 then. And then it should be one more kill after these two. Well, it'll be one more kill, yeah. 311. That's gonna be the next kill because there are only 14 left. And that goes up to 1193. So right, that's correct because it was at 53, I think. Like 1153, 50, 60, 70, 89. So that's still a 40 HP increase. Yeah, so we're gonna be over 1200 in health. We're gonna be over 1200 in health in the next level. That's bad. Right, but that's still lower. But I need to make sure that we have. I need to make sure we have a library card, or I should have got one. Man, please tell me that I wasn't a complete fucking dumbass. Because see, this is really bad for a lot of reasons. Right, because I know that when we used the previous library card, I know that we were running low on library cards. See, I knew we were running low on library cards. Okay, you know, I would say, oh, that's fine and everything, you know, and shit, you know, but... God damn it. I mean, you... Wait, what enemy is it that drop library cards? There is an enemy that can drop library cards, right? 100% there is an enemy that drops library cards. Somewhere. Of course, now this door is closed, god the fuck. Never mind. But what enemies is that drop library cards? I'm trying to think, right, because it's not any of the magical spell books that drop library cards. I forgot because I know that I've seen library cards drop from something. I know that meal ticket has an enemy that it drops from. But I don't know where library cards drop from. from what enemy that is. You know, because yeah. Is that from Ghost Dancer? What is that a thing? Right, Ghost Dancer is Ballroom Mask, and something else. A Stone Mask. Right. Ballroom Mask, I'm thinking of the Stone Killer, so it can't be that. I know that Malachi is Dark Shield and Dark Shield and Dark Armor. There's no reason that it needs to be library card, of course. It could of course be that the Minotaur actually drops the library card. I just wanna see. Because I know we can get Dark Armor here at least, and stuff that, which would be something. No Buffalo Star is the other thing that they drop. Never mind then. I know that there is enemies, plural, right? I think there's 2 enemies in the game that drops library cards actually. So it's not like, of course it's not very common to see it drop, right? But that's why when you're doing randomizer, right, that's why library card can drop, right? Because it's just that, right? And you might say, oh, that's weird to drop, right? But the stuff that can drop, right, that can drop in randomizer are like stuff that can drop from enemies and stuff that, like, you cannot get, for example, like you cannot get, like, if a sword is a pickup, right, normally, like if the sword is a pickup and the sword does not exist from an enemy drop, it won't like drop from enemies, even like in a randomizer, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, but that's an enemy that can drop it. How much did we have, by the way? We have a few Zircons, 1 turquoise, 23 of those, and 2 aquamarines. So annoying, man. Only missing that one room, basically. Or am I looking at the map wrong here? No, that looks pretty much correct.